everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today's topic is about IELTS writing tips. For the people who want to score more than 8 bands in IELTS writing exam, then you have to follow this 5 most important tips to score 8 bands in IELTS exam. And before getting started, I want to say that use your pencils, not the pens. So let's get started. So my number one tip is timing. Timing is very important. You have only 60 minutes to complete your exam. So plan accordingly and don't spend more than 15 minutes for task 1 and spend 45 minutes for task 2 because you have to think and write and read the question twice. This is very important because you might make mistake in hurry. So it's very important to read your question twice and understand the question and plan accordingly. And use pencils. Please use pencils so that you can rectify your mistakes. The task 1, you have to write for about 10 to 12 minutes and spend the rest of the 3 minutes out of 15 minutes for checking it and rectifying your mistakes. Same applies to task 2. Spend around 40 minutes, then the last 5 minutes to read everything, rectifying your mistakes, or if you want to add something, you can add in last 5 minutes. It's possible if you plan accordingly. So timing is very important. Tip number 1 is for timing. So my tip number 2 is word count. Word count is very important. If they're asking you to write about 250 words, do not end up writing 250 words. Use good vocabulary and write more than 250 words, which is very important. If they're asking for 250, do not write 250, write more than 250, which I meant it is maybe about 280 or 290 words to be on safer side. This is very important to score more than 7 bands. So my third tip is structure. Structure is very important. Once you read your question, you understand the question, then you have to plan accordingly. What would be your first paragraph, second paragraph, when will you conclude it? And there are certain words that you need in your paper, that is for the first paragraph, firstly, then secondly, then for conclusion, therefore, hence, or it can be in conclusion. And if you're giving examples, you have to give examples. For example, or for instance. So these are the words you have to structurize and you have to plan accordingly so that you score more than 8 bands. So my fourth tip is accuracy. Accuracy includes grammar, spellings, and punctuations. Please check for your grammar whether you have made any mistakes in past tense or present tense, or you have made mistakes in any spellings, because you are using very good vocabulary and you might get confused in spellings. So make sure that you don't make any spelling mistakes. And the thing which is very important is your punctuations. Use the inverted commas and commas wherever it is required, and exclamatory mark if it is required. So use that. You have to use it. Many of them you don't use it, but if you want to score more than 7 bands, so please use inverted commas wherever it is required. So accuracy is my fourth tip. So my last tip and fifth tip is reviewing your paper, that is double checking your paper. You have to read everything once so that you are sure that you haven't made any mistake. Double check once, use everything correctly, and make sure that you have some time to check everything. This is very important. And after checking, you will be sure, right, you have written everything. So checking is very important, and reviewing your paper, and make sure that you are using only pencils, because pencils is something which is very important, and so that you can rectify your mistake by erasing it. And these are my 5 tips to score more than 8 bands in IELTS exam. And thanks for watching this video. If you have any queries, please comment down below, and if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.